Hey there! So today is another one in my Emotionally Broken series, and I've actually already filmed this once, but that video didn't come out the way I wanted, so I'm now refilming, and I'm not actually going to be refilming on the same topic. We all get good and bad days, and even with mental illness you have better days and worse days. I'm definitely on a worse day today, and I think there's a few things that have, caused it, if you like, or contributed to why I'm on a worse day. Oh, also, there, it looks like you can see into my wardrobe. There's no door there, the door broke, so I can't really do much about that at the minute. But yeah, I was going to talk about finding your voice and being strong enough to stand up for yourself. But I don't feel like it right now. I will do that video at some point, but I don't feel strong right now. There is a lot of things that can contribute to having off days, and specifically something that's on my mind at the minute is what I would probably call my biggest fear. Which is being stuck in this life forever and never having anything that I've wanted in life. This being my life. It not changing. And don't get me wrong, there is parts of my life that I adore. I adore my friends. I love YouTube. But I don't want my life to be this all for the rest of my life. I don't want that. I don't want my life to suck as much as it does. Probably doesn't help that my recovery has been on pause for a while now, and it's not been my fault. Because various situations mean that I haven't been able to get out for months, and it sucks. I want to be recovering still, and I can't. This week though I can. I'm able to get out again, and I'll go out on Thursday. Hopefully. Because then of course you have the fact that not going out for a long time sets you back on your recovery, which means you have to try and work back up again. It's been a long time fear of mine, for a very long time now. And it doesn't help that I love Facebook. Facebook is an amazing outlet. However, I'm friends with so many people on there because of beauty groups and other things like that, and past workmates, everything, schoolmates. You get what I'm saying. I you know, my Facebook feed has a wedding, an engagement, a new house, a baby, pregnancy, a new couple, every day, a new job, anything that I want. I've said before, it's very cliche, but like my biggest goal in life above everything else is I want to be a mum. And yeah, I know it's cliche, and I know that a lot of people will be like, oh, but you can have such more, you know, bigger goals than that. I don't want to be a mum because that's what I've been conditioned to think. I don't want to be a mum because that's what I think I should do, or society thinks I should do. I want to be a mum because I was born a mum. I'm a mum without children. I was born as a mum. I act as a mum constantly. I can't help it. I'm always acting as a mother figure for everyone and anyone. And that's brilliant. But I still want my own children. I still want to be able to be a mum. I want to raise my children. And as I've also said before, there's a chance because I have PCOS that I can't have my own. That's okay. I'd adopt. To be honest, I think I would adopt either way. But then, if I could have my own, I'd have my own as well. But sat here right now, I'm sat here at the age of 24. I can't work. I've never been in a relationship. If I was to have children now, it'd be immaculate conception. Besides the fact that I am way too unfit to have children, and it'd be way too much of a risk to my health and of course their health. I'm mentally not fit enough to have children, or be in a relationship, or have a job. So I spend my days at home. These four walls are my world. I film, as I'm doing now. I edit, process and upload. I admin Facebook groups. I admin some live streams, gaming live streams. Well, mainly one. And of course I have my wonderful friends, who I've spoken about a lot, and I adore them. I do. I really, really do. And they've certainly made my year. I honestly don't know how my year would have turned out without them, because they've given me good memories this year, which is not something I've had lately for the past few years. But I can look back on various things that we've done, you know, sat in absolute hysterical laughter. and you know, we say one word to each other and we're off again. And that's not some kind of friendship that's not a kind of friendship I've ever had. And I just feel happy with them. And I'm not happy in any other part of my life. I have so much of my life that I should be looking forward to. I turn 25 next year, but at this rate, my goal was always to go to Harry Potter studio tours on my 25th birthday. It's been a long-term goal for a while now. I can't see it happening anymore. So, a little while ago I thought it might not happen, so I gave myself another goal. To have the fourth paw print added on my tattoo, my wrist tattoo that you see quite a bit. This one. It's very difficult to get a good angle, but this one here. To have a fourth paw print added. I don't even know if I could do that. I don't know how to react to the realization that hopefully I will recover and get better and live a normal-ish life. I'm not going to have everything I want. I know that sounds really spoilt, but when I say everything I want, I'm not looking for the world. The likelihood is that I probably can't work full time ever again. I hope that I can work part time at some point. I really do, because I can't. I'm not going my whole life not working. Well, obviously I did work a few years ago, not the point. Anyway. Very cliche, but I always wanted to get married. And it's not like a essential thing, but I'd like to get married one day. It's always been something I've liked to do. I can't go to Tesco's. How am I meant to, like, get married? And then, of course, as I said earlier, children. There's so much now that you have to do with children, or you should do, well, you know what I mean. There's a lot of things that go into parenthood, and I'm not sure if I would be able to. I'm worried that I will never be mentally fit enough to be a mother. I'll never be mentally fit enough to have a job or to have a relationship. I'm worried that this is the way I am stuck, and nothing will ever change that. My shoulders and arm is really sore right now. I hurt them from reaching over to my keyboard on my laptop. How do you hurt yourself typing? But I have. And it sucks. I don't don't know how to... I don't know how to explain that. It may seem like I'm being very down and very selfish. Literally just how it feels. I'm literally just yakking right now. I'm not with my mum making noises outside. I'm not exaggerating, or I'm not scripted. I'm currently playing with a bottle top on my dressing table. I was just talking and hoping for the best. And the really sad fact is, this is one of the best years I've had in a while. And if you look back on everything that's happened, you can see why it was good for me. But then bad things have happened too. And obviously 2016 for the world has been horrendous, as we know. I'm not sure what it says if one of the worst years for a lot of people is one of the best for me. Don't know whether that means I was lucky this year, or I think is more likely it wasn't as bad as the previous years that I've had. No real purpose to this, is it? Just me yakking. I suppose that's okay. I'm not going to really edit this. So there's going to be pauses and me looking away a lot and all of this, but it's just me talking to you like you're my friends, which you are. 253 at my last count. 253 friends. If you told teenage Catherine that, she would have never believed you in a million years. It sticks with me. Being a 15-year-old and counting my friends. People I considered friends at the time. I had 19. I had 19 friends. People I considered to be friends. Unfortunately, a lot of them turned out not to be friends, really. But I remember counting them. And now I have 253 subscribers, 253 friends. I have 34 amazing friends who are a family that I've chosen. And that's the biggest thing about this year, and something I'm going to take from this year. It's shown me how good people are, and it's also shown me the importance of friendship. I would never have believed you that I needed friends. Turns out I did. Having friends has given me confidence. It's given me strength. It's shown me how nice humans can be. Having friends has put the humanity back in the world for me. I no longer think that people suck. That's what I'm taking from this year. So no, my entire life doesn't suck. Because I have friends. I have family. I have cats. I have makeup. I have YouTube. I have gaming. And yeah, I'm not as recovered as I would have liked to have been. And yeah, I wish that I was ending this year on a bit more of a high note. And yeah, my biggest fear is a constant worry in my head. But this year hasn't been all bad. Because I understand the importance of people. I need to stop rambling. It's calf babble all over again. So I'm going to go as I wave. Look, this is what I've been doing. I've literally just been waving a fan brush around. Holding the bristles like this. This is obviously what people do. If I'm just sat here chatting, I will be messing with something. Alright, it's time for me to disappear, I think. So I hope this was interesting. It was just me talking, really. But yeah. Hope this is interesting, and until next time, just believe. Bye!